Hi guys, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the Anupama series guys. I'll be talking about quite an interesting episode that is about to go down in the Anupama series, and let's find out whether Anupama actually got selected on the Super Chef competition. We'll find out by the end of this video. But before I continue into the video guys, if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode started and Anupama tells the judges that she knows that the competition is tough, but I came to prove to myself and everyone that I can do this. So yes, I, Anupama Joshi, is here to win. The judge number 2 is impressed with her, and the lady judge says after so many limitations, she is standing strong. The judge number 1 says she wants to glorify her shortcomings, while Anupama asks herself not to worry and says whatever Kan Haji wants will happen. Vara tells Paki that her ticket is booked and she has to leave for India in 4 hours. But Paki says, your ticket money is wasted and I will not go back. Anupama then comes out of the stage. Vikram calls her and asks how was the audition, but Anupama tells that they said that they will call and inform. Vikram asks her to take rest, while Anupama says she wants to celebrate with them as she never thought that she will come to the big stage and will tell about herself to the judges in her English. She tells how the people get happy in India for small happiness, but she then takes the chocolate in her hand and says we shall do cheers. They also take the chocolate and says cheers. Anupama then says bye. She then sees Kinjal's missed calls. In another scene, Vara says you will go to India, but Paki shouts saying she don't want to go. Ba tells that Babuji slept with much difficulty, but Paki says Arosh is just my friend and is helping me to set up the business. She calls him Papa Ya, and then he asks her not to call him Ya and says I am your father. I will slap you. Paki says he's just a friend and hugs and handshake is common here. She says Arosh is silent because of her and says he is not Titu who stays quiet and this is not India. Ba says I will call Anupama to do your service, but Paki says she has broken relationship with us 5 years back. Now she has no right on us. Anupama then comes there and pats on her forehead. She says I have right on you as I am your mother. She says, I have given birth to you, kept you in my womb for 9 months and 3 years in lap, until now kept you in my heart. Paki says, Mommy. And Anupama then says, you saw that I stayed away from you all for 5 years, but didn't see the reason why I stayed away. She says, your father had ordered that Anupama will not come into the Shah's house and will not have any relations with them. She then says, you people don't obey your father but didn't come to meet me. She says, even I didn't want to see your faces. I come here to meet Ansh, Ba and Babuji. She then says, I get greedy to come and see you all. But then she says, why Ma is not Ma if she doesn't support her? She tells her that she is her mother so she can do anything with her, can slap her too. So she asks her to do whatever she wants and asks her to go to the police. She said she thought not to come today but came seeing Kinjal's message, so she asks about Babuji. Kavya then says he had fallen down. Toshu and Vanraj look at each other and Anupama then gets doubtful. In another sense, Shruti asks Anuj if they shall book White House for reception. He says yes. Then Shruti laughs and says you are funny. Anuj is writing a letter to Anupama on his laptop. Shruti then asks Anuj to give cash as she had ordered groceries. He asks her to take it from her wallet. She opens the wallet and sees Anuj and Anupama's family photo. In another scene, Anupama meets Babuji and inquires with him about the goons. He says he asked Vanraj and Toshu not to tell anyone, but Anupama says sorry to Babuji and says we couldn't take care of you. Vanraj comes here and says she is right and apologizes to him. Babuji then asks about the audition. Then Anupama says they said that they will inform. Vara then says that means not selected. Babuji is hopeful, but Anupama feels proud of herself. Kavya then says she is happy to see Anupama celebrating her first try, but Kinjal then says she had learned to stay away from Anuj. Kavya then says I wish that they would be together. Back to Anuj scene, Anuj and Shruti are in the car. Then Shruti is about to ask him about the family picnic. They see Anupama crossing the road and her Palu gets stuck in the car. Then Shruti gets down the car and offers lift to Anupama, but Anupama refuses. Shruti insists, but Anupama sits in the car, and then Shruti says she heard that Spice and Chutney is closing, then you have to go back to India. She says, I know that you don't want to stay in your son's house. If you attend AK and my marriage. Then she says, I want you to do the catching of our marriage. It will give her proper closure to her. Anupama then gets a call and gets happy. She thanks Kahaji and tells that when God closes one door, then it opens many ways. She says she has cleared the preliminary round of Superstar Chef. Anuj gets happy and says, I am very happy. He says nobody can beat you in cooking and tells that if anyone eats the food, then we'll fall in love with her again. Anupama asks him to stop the car as her dance class is nearby. He stops the car, then Anupama thanks him and leaves. Shruti then asks Anuj to get flowers for her friend, but Anuj gets down the car. Shruti also gets down. Anupama is walking and reaches the dance class, and then she asks herself to think about how happy Ba and Babuji will be. She asks her to think about herself, but Shruti then comes behind her and calls her. Anupama asks if anything is left behind, but Shruti says this thing and gives the photo. She says true love can stay in one heart, but she says there is no place of this photo in Anuj's life. Wow. The good news is actually Anupama has been selected for the Superstar Chef competition as she has gone through the preliminary round of the competition. So guys, it's quite a good news coming for Anupama. And what do you think about the episode? What do you think about the drama that is actually unfolding in the Anupama series currently? Guys, please drop what you think about them on the comment section. And as you do that, please don't forget that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget guys to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, that will be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I really love you guys and I'll see you guys on my next video.